open night. The hideaway is open.
Time to play!
There's a rumor going round.
All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah.
Picking up from where we left things off in episode 14, Sammy was pissed that Jess called him out, so he stormed off, and the islanders were worried about Jess, so Mitch and Kat checked up on her.
I just feel like when a boy walks up and leaves a conversation, I just feel like it's a guilty conscience.
My man Mitch witnessed the crack and he saw an opening but realized he couldn't shoot his shot as Sammy returned. He was still in defense mode and he wasn't taking any accountability for his actions, so Jess called Leah over so they can all get to the bottom of it all, and Leah was like,
I thought we were close. But he lied to me. And if he can lie, anyone can. Why can't people just tell the truth?
Maybe I went about things wrong. I should have pulled you first and should have spoke to you first before doing my thing with Jess.
I'm still not comfortable.
I don't even know where we left off.
You were still in a relationship.
And I've apologised that I didn't pull you first. I made a mistake. I went about it wrong.
I have been super selfish.
the ladies accepted Sammy's apology and Leah took off with Jess still upset at Sammy for playing them. She was later telling the girls that if Sammy can treat another girl like that, then he can treat her like that.
I got a text!
Oh no.
Islanders!
The Islanders learned the hideaway retreat was open, which suggested Ella and Ty before Kat was even done reading the message, and Scott seemed to agree with Whitney.
We're the first couple to go into the hideaway. It's only right that I set pace. Obviously, I'm going to be respectful with it. So let's just see what happens.
Ty and Ella were getting ready, with Ella looking forward to some one-on-one time away from the bunch, and so the rest of the Islanders sent them off to their night alone.
Cheers to us getting back on track. First one's in the hideaway, making more memories.
The twosome wasted no time, with Ty giving Ella a massage, then Ella putting on a one-piece fashion show for Ty, who appreciated it. Then later, Ella gave Ty a massage and confessed that she didn't expect them to have this much chemistry and she wouldn't change anything about Ty.
You said you've never felt about any girl how you feel about me.
I haven't. Does that make you happy?
Meanwhile,
Jess wanted nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Sammy, and lights off. Zach and Molly wasted no time getting into it, and I can't blame them as they've been waiting for this moment for forever and a day, and Ty and Ella, they built a fort.
the next day.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, Catherine. Morning, Jess.
There's no point in saying good morning, because it certainly is not one.
It was nice.
Ty and Ella spilled the tea on their evening shenanigans, and Molly told Leah about her kiss with Zach. Meanwhile, Sammy was telling the boys about the silent treatment he received from Jess, while Jess was telling the girls she was over Sammy. And Ella, she revealed that she caught the feels for my man Tyreek.
That's so lovely, Ella, and I'm so happy for you.
Sick, man, compared to like obviously when everyone's in a bedroom and that. Yeah, man, I'm gassed, man.
I am so happy for my faves. Meanwhile, Maddie was still upset that Whitney laughed during his recoupling speech. He felt disrespected, and as for Whitney, she was telling the girls about it, and Ella seems to agree with Maddie.
He said nice things about you and you liked it. You fucking liked it.
I did
so
like
stop
it.
pretending
I did
that
like
it's not
it.
that deep.
I was just shy.
Jess told the girls of her game plan for the day. She wants to get to know Mitch a little bit better, and later on the day, she pulled him for a chat. Now, once they made it to the fire pit, Mitch shot his shot. Meanwhile, Maddie was calling out Whitney.
I appreciate the fact that she apologized. As we say in French, mieux vaut tard que jamais.
Later on, Sammy and Jess caught up with Sammy, feeling some type of way that Jess pulled Mitch for a chat.
Every single day, it's just been drama.
Well, the drama continued with them two over at the kitchen. Mitch was shocked by the bickering going on. Jess and Sammy eventually got over his shady messiness, but things were about to get juicy as Mitch pulled Jess to get his flirt on.
The fact that she already said she's not feeling him, it's like, well, you're clearly just pulling him to wind me up, do you know what I mean?
No.
Now, I'm not mad at this matchup, and Mitch kept shooting his shots, and I was here for it.
Later.
The Islanders learned about the latest challenge, situationships. Now, once at the challenge, friendship couple Mitch and Leah hosted it, asking their fellow Islanders questions, which the rest of the Islanders had to match their partners' answers, and the couple with the most matches would win.
Boys, what is your partner's favourite sex position?
Molly's was reverse cowgirl, Ella's was speed hump, and Maddie didn't know Whitney's, so they were dumped with water, and Sammy nailed Jesse's. Next, we found out which Love Island was deemed least trustworthy, with Molly thinking it was Sammy while Zach thought it was Mitch, and Kat echoed Zach's sentiments.
I went with Ty, just moves mad and smiles and gets away with it.
That is true.
Fair enough.
Ella thought it was Mitch, and so did Ty, Whit, and Maddie. Even Jess said Mitch and Sammy.
Molly's situation. Tried to do my own thing, go under the radar, but I got caught.
Okay, Mitch, we love that you own that. Next, we found out who was playing the biggest game. Scott thought it was Sammy and Jess, while Kat thought it was Zach and Molly.
I said Zach and Molly purely because Molly said that she's done with Mitch, but I always see them having chats on their own.
Jess also thought it was Zach and Molly. As for turning heads, Molly's head could still be turned while Zach's couldn't, and my faves both said no.
No. No.
No, because I'm happy. I feel like I made that mistake once, and life's about progress.
You are the diamond of the season.
Jesse's head can be turned, and so can Sammy's, but he threw some shade, and Zach and Ty caught the heat. Next, the coupleship with the least sexual chemistry. Ella thought it was Kat and Scott, while Ty, Molly, Zach, Kat, and Scott all thought it was Maddie and Whitney.
I picked us.
Mitchell and Leah.
Whitney and Meg.
Sammy also chose Whitney and Maddie, and since Sammy and Jess both chose Whitney and Maddie, they won the challenge. Now back at the villa, Ty was upset that Sammy threw shade his direction, and Ella was doubting Ty because of that, and Scott was spot on about Maddie and Whitney.
I feel like the challenge has changed the whole dynamic.
Yeah.
Like literally just the challenge has changed, not just the way everyone else thinks about them, but the way they think about themselves.
3 hours later.
Jess and Sammy had a little chit-chat where Jess told him she was taking a step back. I love that Jess is being smart, communicating where she's at and what she wants and expects from or in a man, and creating boundaries so Sammy won't disrespect her again.
Let's talk about the challenge.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
We clearly don't talk.
And they both are clearly not into each other as they claim to be. Meanwhile, over at the fire pit, Scott told Kat he seems to be gravitating more towards Leah. And speaking of Leah, she made her way to the fire pit, and Kat left them two to chat.
I was eyeballing you to wait for you to finish your conversation, to be fair.
Well, yeah, no, I would definitely come support you.
Now look, Zach did say in yesterday's episode that he was leaning towards Leah, and that was prior to the recoupling ceremony. But as for Leah, this is her third attempt for a connection, and if this doesn't work, my girl needs to get a step. She needs to leave the villa because love ain't there.
Like, what about the sexual chemistry though? You guys
No, but we know that.
What is the but that's friendship.
We can all trust Ella to say it how it is, and I'm sorry, but there is nothing between Maddie and Whitney. No, Whit tells Ella she likes Maddie and he likes her back. Meanwhile, Jess and Mitch have a little chit chat, and for me, he seems desperate, and I know that she has liked him from day one. But with all of that said, I do think that they'd make a great couple if they both just give it an honest try.
I think we look good together.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
I think my mum would like you.
My time has come.
Jess, you know what to do. Dump him and just stick with Mitch.
Is this a dream? No.
Should we stop in bed together tonight?
Huh?
What?
Just calm down. Like, chill.
While Molly and Zach were strengthening their connection, Whitney was telling Kat she likes Maddie and that the feelings were reciprocated. Then Maddie invited Whitney to the terrace.
Meet me there in 5.
Oh!
5 minutes later.
Whitney joined him at the terrace with Maddie, telling her he just wanted to spend some alone time with her. They both seemed so cute. They were blushing, I was blushing, and then they kissed.
Tomorrow night! I was very, very, very closed off with you, and now we've just suddenly gone from this to this.
Hey you, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.